Oh, okay. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, what was I working on? In the life. Go back to this. Is my chat mic not working? How do I know? Because she's how would I know? Hi, can you hear me? I don't know. Hello. I'll say hi back. Oh, duh, I guess I need to click the thing. Hi. Hopefully I can't tell if you can hear me because it doesn't like tell me, so. My thought is that you can. My mouth is, okay. It told me you couldn't, so I was just checking. Sorry, I'm just working on this thing. Just all working today. Hi, all the people. Wherever everyone comes from. Actually, no, give me this. And this. And I want it to go under. Not super entertaining. I just am working. Working on something different. It's not my usual shenanigans. Working on a baby gift. Alright, so where's this one? You're gonna have to go. You. Yeah, looks better. I just got done doing a help session with my group. For those of you who have like followed me prior to this, aren't just here to whatever. I just got done with that. So I just talked for 2 hours. And now I'm going posting a replay. I do have private lives for people who are part of my Limeade tier, so I do have that. I'm also considering going live on YouTube. I need to revive my YouTube. People ask me a lot of questions on there also. But yes, this is going to be a quilt block. So someone in my family, so many people in my family, it's like the next generation of parents are parenting now. They're all having babies. So my idea was to actually, I drew this. So I'm making quilt blocks for, because believe it or not, guys, before I did this, I know how to sew. So I was actually a sewist prior to being a digitizer. So typically, whenever someone in my family has a baby, they should just expect a blanket from me because that's typically what I do. Now, this is different because I decided to mash up my digitizing skills with my sewing skills. So this is the first quilt block that I've done. And this one, if you can see it, I hid the text in the background between the swirlies, the flames, and the dragons. Like I drew all of these, and it says where dragons roam, adventure is never far. And so I thought this would be something kind of fun. So now this is my other, I have 9 squares I have to do. This one, the theme of this square is Dragon Mama, Dragon Dad, love you more than treasure had. So I am working on making this situation, and I'm using Stitch Artist because I know I will get asked, what am I using? So this is Stitch Artist. And I began this in a live session that I had with my students that I have over on Discord. So they got to see how I set this up. They saw how I created this pattern, the cloud pattern. I showed them how to do that from scratch, and they kind of watched my thought process on how I set it up. And then I decided to come on over here since I'm going to continue doing this anyway. I figure why not? I always forget. I go live on my Discord for my students, but I always forget to go live on TikTok. So I guess here we are. All right, so I left off there. Now I'm going to try to draw. So the idea of this is, let me explain my thought process so it doesn't seem random. I am actually working from left to right, and then I'm gonna come down and go right to left, and I'm just keep going until we make like the whole quilt block. So I'm gonna work on the dragon next because the last thing I did was the dragon part of Dad, so it needs to transition to the mama dragon over here. And so now I need to make sure that I draw her, and the name of the game is keep the needle on your machine moving. That's the game that we're about to play today, and that's how it works. And that's the only way to get this to look right, is we have to do that. So in order to do that, I will do it by making and breaking it up into more simple shapes. Now the method that I'm using is Stitch Artist based. Okay, I made the first quilt block in Hatch. Rules are different for line drawings in Hatch than they are in Stitch Artist. They're technically easier in Stitch Artist because you can actually move your starting and stopping points, so I don't have to like manually backtrack and things like that. So quilt block number 2 is coming courtesy of Stitch Artist. I just do that to prove a point. It doesn't matter what software you have. It's the person using it that will make a difference in how it's executed. So it has nothing to do with oh, I paid for both. Okay, I've spent all my monies on both of them, and they both work. Okay, that's at the end of the day, they both work. Some things you have to work them differently, but they both work. So you don't need to spend so much money if you don't want to, and it doesn't mean you'll have better or less quality. I've seen people pay more for their software and their stuff looks like hot garbage. So yeah, and that's my opinion. So I'll give you my opinion. All right, here we go. And a lot of the times when I'm working on this, I do tend to deviate from the drawing, even though I'm the one that drew it. Okay, I will deviate best on what's gonna work for the path that I want to take. So it's going to be dependent on that. If I feel that there's a better route, I will ignore some of my own lines, even though I drew it. So I didn't know it was going to be a problem until I got in here, kind of thing. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but if it makes sense. Okay, let me do a quick save. You should always save your progress as you're going along, because that's important. Let's go back out this way. Or do I want to do that? I'm rethinking my life choices here. All right, again, my game I'm playing here is how to keep the internet. Sorry, I'll move this over this way. I can get off off track, off screen. Oh man. All right, let's see here. Oh, right. That's what I did. And then I gotta backtrack over here. All right, so far, this whole dragon is gonna stitch out without there being any dead ends, without anything stopping. Like there's no jumps. There's no jumping. It's not gonna jump, and that's what I want. Like I said, the name of the game is to do just that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna approach this differently. I'm thinking, sorry, my mind's going like a million. If only it were possible to also be live, and then you guys get like a live transcript of like what I'm thinking in my head and a picture show, because I'm thinking it, but the words don't come out of what I'm thinking. Does that make sense? I don't know. Who knows? But feel free to ask me any questions. I typically don't give out questions unless you're a student. The exception is I don't do tutorials on TikTok because of my students. It's not fair to them. But I say that with a but. But if I'm live on TikTok, that's the exception. I will answer your questions if you have them. Even if it's like, how do I do something? That's the only time. But I will not make like a recording and publish it of how I did said thing. But I'll tell you if you catch me live. It's the only time I'll tell you outside of a session. All these twisted up nodes. Okay, I think I'm gonna reverse this. I'm also going to paste it under itself. Change that to something else. There's a thought process. All right, cool. Save. Oh, you watched all of my videos? I feel like you should get an award for that. If you watched every single one of them. I mean, I've also watched every single one of them because I had to edit them. But I don't know if anyone's ever told me they've actually watched all of them. All right. So I did not. Okay, so the reason why I did all this quick is because I've been doing this for almost 9 years. Nothing I have done is outside of a level 1 function. Okay, I have not used any tool that is anything higher than entry level stitch artist. I'm not doing anything, which is what people don't understand when I tell you that you can quite literally digitize with just level 1. Binged. Awesome. Well, now that you've watched all my videos, if you have subsequent questions, I would love to hear them from you. I'm always super duper curious, like what else I need to talk about, because it's kind of hard for me to remember what it was like when I first started. It was so long ago that I feel sometimes when I talk, it's lacking context for people who don't live in my brain. So I would love some feedback if you find that there's something that perhaps like I missed, or I could have talked more about. Like, I would like to know that. So, but yes, I haven't done anything that's not level, and this whole thing, I probably won't use any function that's not level 1, to be honest. It's just lines. Level 3 pretty much just gives you pathing options and like the ability to do a BX font. but like you can digitize, you can draw, you can path, like all of that comes in level 1. Like the ability to make an embroidery design is level 1. Like I'm not doing anything that would require you to spend money on additional levels. I haven't done anything like that. Ask me more questions and I can tell you if that can be done in level 1, but nothing I'm doing today is outside of what you could also do. I'm not doing anything special, so. Awesome. Yes. Well, I know you're absorbing my information like a sponge. Now is also a great idea to like ask questions. Not just for yourself, but like believe it or not, most people will have the same question. They just don't ask me. So I guarantee you, you will not be the only person with that question. You'll just be the brave soul who decided to ask me. So that is how it works. Oh, sorry. I keep trying to upload this. Get it together, Drea. Yeah, I did a live session with my group, and now I have to publish there. Oh, okay, it's working on that. I have to publish their replay so they can watch it. Oh no, maybe I want this to be curved. Yeah, that looks better. Ooh, that looked like a... You want it to be a nice mama dragon, not a roar monster mom. So I'm on my PC today. I'm not on my Mac because TikTok wouldn't let me use this application on my Mac. It only let me use it on my PC. I will check again to see if Studio is on there, but like I can't do this. Yeah, I'll have to look, but it's on my PC. So I'm not using the Mac today. It's next to me. It's uploading the live replay. Gosh, words, man. Words are hard sometimes, you know? But I am still using shortcuts. Oh, I guess it's true. I guess I am a liar. So I am using a level 3 function. It's my cursor, but that's literally it. So like, all right, so let me do that. See how it has like these lines? Does it show you that? Yeah, see how those crazy lines? That's called a precision cursor. You do get that with level 3. Is it better than level 1? No, I only do it so people can track my cursor on the screen. That's the only reason I use it. Other than that, I would have used the regular one. So, I mean, is a cursor worth like $600? You tell me. You tell me. I don't think so. Okay, so now the dragon's done. She is exactly a duplicate. Like it's the same exact. I use the same exact dragon because I'm lazy for the mom dragon and the dad dragon. So I've already done a lot of work for myself. So all I have to do is copy and paste the mom dragon, make her bigger, and now she's daddy dragon. Okay, so I only need to draw this dragon once. What I will do though is I'm gonna collect all the pieces for mommy dragon, which it took me. What is that? It took me. I don't know how many pieces that is. Was she 20? Almost shy of 20 pieces to draw Mama Dragon. I'm gonna group her so that way when it's time to do Daddy Dragon, I'll just do a copy and paste and then make her bigger. Okay, so this is for a baby blanket is what I'm doing. Okay, this is my idea. This is like this is a personal project. I mean, I'm gonna sell the file, but let me show you a mock-up of what I'm gonna do in my mind. So like when it stitches out, it'll be like this on a blanket, and the black lines are gonna be the bean stitching. So that's what I'm doing now. So imagine fabric behind this, and it's gonna be a baby quilt. And I drew 9 quilt blocks, and I've only digitized one of them. I need to get a move on. That's why I'm doing this now. But I figured, or there goes my iPad. I figured though, I can talk and work at the same time. That's kind of boring when you're by yourself sometimes. All right, so what I need to think about now is, I was filling the background. So let's turn this off. So this is what I have so far. The reason why you see this red square, the red square represents like my quilt block. Like I obviously don't want to, I want to stitch far enough to the end so you can see it on the blanket, but I also don't want to stitch too far off because then like what's the point? It gets literally cut. So that's why the red line's there. This is like my boundaries that I need to know about. So I have to stay within those boundaries. The reason why it's important is because I'm doing something really neat. So these clouds, I did not digitize them individually. Okay, there, it's called a motif. Now I'm going to show you how to do that because I wanted to fill the negative space in the background with sky type stuff. They're flying in the sky, okay? They need some stars and clouds. So I will now, let's see, look, I'm going to make a line here, try to make it even. We're going to draw a line across, okay? And then now there's this cool little button called Motif Run, and this pops up over here. So look down on the property section. I say plus, and we're going to Drea's shapes. I did create this motif. It does not come with the software. That was something I taught my students how to do today. Now I pick what cloud shape I want to work with today. Say okay. And now it's there, but you can't see it. So I have to adjust the height of my cloud. Why is he upside down? And let's see. All right, so the more I decrease the height, the more like clouds can fit in. So I'll have to decide like, well, what's my look? What am I going for? I want to get away with as much as I can. And I also need them to be next to each other because I need this to connect. And that's how I got these. That's also how I got this star. So what's going to happen is like these clouds will stitch out in order. Then it'll stitch out the word dragon. Dragon will stitch out into the star. The star will turn into mama and then all the other clouds. Like, and we're just going to keep on with that logic until we finish. Hope it makes sense. Okay. Again, my brain is a very wild place. So, all right. So I went right to left, drop down. I'm going this way. Now I'm going to drop down and go that way again. So now I need to go in a different order, which is going to be this way. Because I need to fill in that negative space. Again, why are you like defaulting this way? Why are you being like that? All right, so, okay. And then now I'm going to remove this motif and pick a, I don't know, let's do a cloud and star combo. So here's the cool thing. You can have more than one motif here. So all I have to do is say plus again. And like now I want a star. I say okay. And now the star joins in. You know, like it becomes a part of the pattern. And then again, each one of these, you can change their size individually. You can rotate it, like if I wanted it to be the star to be at a topsy-turvy kind of angle, like you could do that. Hey, hello. Wait, how come I waved you? Oh wait, there you are. Hi. I'm sure you're shocked to see me. I'm also shocked to see me. Every year I say I'll do better about coming live. I should just do that. I felt like I should do that this year. Like every time I'm working like on the computer and not like testing something, that I should hold my son accountable and just be on live. Because why the hell not? I know. Well, the funny thing is I was just on Discord. Like, technically you can go to that live. The funny thing is you have access to that live also. Yeah, I need to do that. The funny thing is that like when we had the like TikTok ban scare, I was like, oh my God, I need a second chance. I promise I'll do better on live. And then, well, here we are. Okay, so moving this way, and let me think. I feel like, okay, so I'm gonna go baby dragon. Baby dragon. Let's see. I am going to approach baby dragon. Not in the same. I'm going this way now, so everything needs to move accordingly. So I'm gonna do that. And now I'm making everything in this direction. Thanks. So it's for a quilt. I know you and I have talked about this before, but I'm sewing a quilt. Bunch of people in my family are having babies, and the first baby shower I got invited to this year is for it's baby dragon themed. So let me show you. This is the first one I did. It's gonna be like I figured out how. Okay, so I am not good at free motion quilting. I can quilt, but I cannot free draw on the right. But I can digitize. So I'm gonna like make like a. It's gonna be a 9 square quilt block, and then I'm gonna bring it here with some batting, and then this is gonna do the quilting part for me. That's my idea. Yes, it will make everything puffy. The batting should make it puffy. I don't know. We'll see. I have to try it out. But I did my research, and there is literally a whole like niche for in the hoop quilt blocks. Didn't know. So since this is going to take me 5,000 years because I also drew all this, I probably will sell it because holy crap, this took me a long time. I had to come up with all the ideas and then draw them and then digitize them. Like this has been a labor of love, so I feel like I should at least sell it when I'm done. Cause damn. Make the quilt. Here's the thing. I have been embroidering for so long that I actually miss sewing. I miss sewing. I haven't sewn in a year since I moved. Oh my gosh, it's been over a year. I do miss it. My poor sewing, my poor Juki is. I am gonna sell them. My hope is that like this will unlock a new niche for me. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm already getting myself confused. I'm hoping it'll unlock a new niche for me, and then I can do like more of these, especially because like there's like way more babies still to come this year. So if I can come up with ideas for their blankies, then oh, I just realized I probably should stop here. Oh, new year, new niche. Yeah, I'm always looking for a new one. Um, quite frankly, like I don't even know. Like it's been dead on all the other fronts, quite frankly. I think I mean I feel like I gotta go back to patches because the felty people are like dying off. It feels like not getting too much action there. Um, and then I do have like the shark and stuff that I did, which that in my Lucy the Goosey did a lot better than all my other stuff. So yeah, it's slowed down for me too. I mean, it usually does this time of year. Um, my thoughts are that I hope that like once like people tax season hits that will like pick back up again, you know, and people get refunds and whatnot, but oh, I don't know, we'll see. And so until then I have time, so I figure if I have time that I feel like I should be doing this before I don't have time to be live anymore. Who knows? Um, yeah, they might buy a new machine. It's I always think like, oh, maybe they'll buy a new machine because it's like new year, new machine. But I don't think that's most people. I think they're all like, you know, we're all like, oh, we had a wild Christmas. That's me. It's like, oh, Christmas is over. Now we got to recover from Christmas and the holidays. That's me. All right, cool. That makes more sense now. I just did all that out of order. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't explain any of that, but that's alright. Okay. Give yourself a quick little savey save. Oh, thank you. I appreciate all the likes. I like you too. Alright, now I need to go from baby dragon to love you, and I feel like the best way I've done that so far has been with the star, going from star to the next word. That's kind of what I did up here. So maybe I'll just keep, oh wait, maybe I'll keep with that theme. Move that one out. So, at least you have markets to go to. Like, this is my marketing. This is my marketing. This is all I got. This is all I got. Okay, let's see. What about a circle? I do also have a circle. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, the circle's huge. Okay. All right, let's do 7. Okay. Maybe he should be also 7. Keep it kosher. All right, maybe let's rearrange the pattern. Okay. Star after. And you should be, I think let's decide on 7. All right, cool. And then I guess make a gap between them. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I think this will work. And then now, quick save, I will segue from this and now draw into this word. And I will just create lines. Oh, probably can do. I'm gonna exaggerate this E because sometimes E's, the whole of the E could get lost real crazy. Real easily. Trying not to do that. I'll get rid of you. And just extend this. Yes, that's what we want. And then these are Bezier handles. Sometimes people don't know what the heck these things are called. That's what they are. If you're an Illustrator girly, you'll know exactly what that is because that's how they draw in Illustrator. Yay! Okay, so save. Let's turn the background off so we can see where we're at. All right. Oh my God, we're not even. How far are we not into this quilt blog? Not very far. Been on here for half an hour. Gabbing away. I'll probably do the next one of these quilt blogs legit on my iPad because it'll be so much faster to drop them down. Plus, you know, it doesn't help when you talk. It doesn't help when you're a yapper. Ooh, me? No. Never. Never. All right, let's see. For never. It's so quiet at my house. I need to put something on the TV. Oh, what the hell? It lied to me. The news said it was gonna rain. 10. I don't think it did. Damn, I was all excited. Okay, wrong one. Wrong arm. Wrong arm. Labor of love. Yeah, it is, but like, here's the thing too. Like, I'm so excited about this baby. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm so excited. I'm also like, I'm excited. So like, I wanted to do this. Like, it means a lot to me. I'm super excited about this baby. So yeah. Plus, everybody else, you know, I already did the baby thing. Now everybody else is having them, and it's like they were younger cousins when I was growing up, but like now they're having babies, and I'm like here for it. I'm so excited, especially because they're like, this particular cousin is like super good, like even with my own kids. So like, I love this for us. So I'm super pumped. All right, so I'm not following my line work. You'll notice that. This is what I do. It's mostly because, oh, what if I did a heart? Hold on, new idea. Do I have a heart already? I should. Oh my god, I do not have a heart. Okay, that sounds bad. I don't mean like that. Okay, jeez. I don't mean I don't have a heart like that. I do. I don't have a heart shape. Okay, so I guess I'll show you what I did because here we are. Here I find ourselves making a new motif. Okay. Oh, that's one of my other ones. I should probably delete that. I don't need it anymore. That was one of my other quilt blocks. Okay. So I'm just gonna steal one out of the library. I'm looking for heart. Looking for love in all the wrong places. That's what it feels like. Okay. I feel like I'll start with this shape ish. Okay, and I don't want it so pointy. I want it to be a fat. There we go. Oh, again, I do that every time. I don't have a heart either. Ah, how come I can't like it? I want to like your comment. I don't know how to do this. Okay, she's old. She's old. Don't ask me to do these things. Okay, but just know and give me the thumbs up. I thought that was hilarious. If you can make me laugh, you can stick around. I said it. Okay. All right, let's find the middle. I gotta move these. All right, so motifs are just repeating patterns. So you have to think how it would repeat, and it's gonna repeat straight on a line. So I use a guide that I steal from up here, and I place it here so that way the exit and the entry have to be at the same point to keep the pattern repeating, right? That's the only way to get it to look perfect. So do that, get all your settings right. I'm also going to create a new design. And you need to do this because right here, if you notice, like I got like 13, what are we at, 13 designs now? 14 actually. Every design will be a motif that's available in my own library that I've created for myself. So I'm just call it heart one because sometimes I change my mind. I might want a different shape heart. And then you guys save your working file. And now this working file can only be for motifs. Like I can't do other things with it. And they all have to be, if this is a motif collection, everything that we're calling Drea's motifs have to be in the same working file because now I'm going to publish it. So I go publish motifs. It asks you like, who's the digitizer? What do you want to call this collection? And then do you want to save it as a BX file for somebody else to use? Like if I wanted to share it, or am I going to use it for my use? My use, the software saves it within itself and it comes up in that little triage menu for the things. So it says, great, don't forget to save your working file. Got you, already did that. Now I'm going to come back in to where I was at and back to the motif button. And the motif I want to choose now is going to be same thing. Look, drop down categories by Drea shapes. There's a heart now at the bottom. Hell yeah, there is. Okay, so I think we're 7. Okay, cool. And now it's a heart. Let's turn the background off so y'all can see that for, so you can see that better. And then let's see. And then technically, the longer you create the line, the more the heart repeats. Does that make sense? So I just needed to fill up a certain space, which is this. And then now I just need to make sure that, see how this red line is telling me where it would end? I'm gonna just make sure they match up so that way it segues from one to the other. And this should be that. So that way they'll just like flow into each other. Now I'm gonna save this. Hello to all my new friends. You all get a hello. All right. And so there we go. Now I will have to do the same thing. So I will now end here. And then now I'm going to make another straight line to my boundary. And, we're all about boundaries here. Healthy boundaries. A friend asked me to digitize for them. Any tips coming from Illustrator? Oh, okay. Okay, do you have Stitch Artist? Because if you are going from Illustrator to Stitch Artist, it's going to be a lot easier for you because you know how to work with and draw with the Bezier drawing tools, there's also something similar here. So it would be a lot easier for you to translate to this. Now, Bezier is not offered in other softwares, but it is here. I've had the easiest time teaching Illustrator users, like the students I've taken on. It's been a lot easier for me to teach the people that came from Illustrator because they already understand how to path. So all I have to tell them is like, this is how you path here and this is how you manipulate the path. It's slightly different, slightly, but it is not that different. It's really not. It's easy for you guys to pick up. So I would suggest Stitch Artist if you are familiar with Illustrator. And then my tip would be, when you come into Stitch Artist, we're not going for a great amount of nodes or points that you use in here. Here we very much rely heavily on utilizing your Bezier handles in order to create the curvature and the shapes that you're going for. So that's the one thing I do tell people, is that's what's going to be different. You don't want too many of those points. It actually messes up the smoothness of the overall design and can lead to a variety of problems that we don't have to get into, but just trust me on that one. Okay, so let's do one cloud. So funny because I wanted to call him Claude. If you were at my live, you'll get the reference. I was calling my clouds Claude. No problem. If you ever want to learn, I do also offer one-on-one virtual sessions. Oh, you could book those on my website. I've taught a lot of people that have graphic designer backgrounds. You guys, I teach you differently than other people because other people have to teach them like how the points work and what they mean, and with you guys I kind of skip a lot of that because you have familiarity with a similar type software. Oh, thank you. See, they say I'm a great teacher. I talk a lot, so if you're not into talking, I may not be for you. All right, I will say that. If you're not the chatty type, or unless you like people to chat at you, like, I mean, I could do that. 11. Oh, okay, what was this? 15? How can I get 2? I want to get 2 on this line. There we go. All right, I am probably going to let this hang over a little bit because I really want there to be 2 clouds. Cloud. All right, let's take a step back. Let's turn that background back on. And here's where I'm at. So now I'm going to move back right to left, which means I think I'm going to see if I can get a big cloud like this one. Just because I can. Why do you hate me today? Like, for real. I don't know why you're doing that. All right, so let's do big. How big can we get? Oh. I want it to be a big cloud. I don't want this stuff to look, I don't want to say symmetrical, but like, you know what I mean? I don't want it to look too, I want some differentiation in size. I don't want it to look extra repeating. Oh, let's flip this. We could also flip it too. Let's flip it. Okay. That I like. Oh, hello everybody. Okay, so let me give you hello room. Hello, friend. Yep, she's right. Our sociopath is correct. She was one of the first people I ever did yeah, you were one of like my first private sessions like ever. I was, oh my god, you know how long ago that was? Don't tell people. That was so long ago. Oh my god, I've known you for so much longer than like I've known people in my personal life. All right, so let me just tell you broadly about digitizing. Okay, I'm gonna simplify this. I'm gonna simplify this as much as I can to make it relatable. Okay, so think of digitizing as a set of instructions that you're writing, or maybe say like a recipe. And however you write the recipe, whatever ingredients you use, That's all your machine's gonna do. Like, it can only do what you tell it to do. And right now, what I've told it to do is to make all these different shapes that I've drawn. Now, it's much more complicated than just, say, drawing a shape, because you then have to go in and you have to give that shape a job. The only jobs your shapes can have involve stitches, okay? So it has to stitch something, some way, somehow, but it can only stitch it in the way that you tell it to. And the recipe that you're going to produce, which is an embroidery file, to then give to your machine, because know this, embroidery machines can only read stitch files, okay? They cannot do anything with this native file that I have for Stitch Artist. This is Stitch Artist editable only, okay? I can't even take this into Hatch and edit it. It won't work. It won't even open it. It will not recognize it. This is a master file for this, okay? Then we have to produce a product. The product we produce is a stitch file. Now, machines can only understand stitch files. It's the only thing they can read. And that's the instructions that we produce. And the instructions are literally, like over here in this objects panel, it will literally create stitches in the exact order that they are listed. So if we go look at this one, okay, here are the set of instructions that I have given to my machine to create this. 2 of them are squares. And the last one is all the black parts. This is because I'm going to make a quilt block, so I need to have a placement and a tack down. So these are just functional things that I need to be here. But if we watch this stitch out the goodies in the middle, I'm going to do a slider. This is a virtual simulation of how it would look. And so if I slide this around, this is what my machine's going to do. And it's doing all of these lines because I drew these lines and then I told them what to do with these lines. And in this case, I said, I want you to create bean stitch runs with every single line that I draw. And it can only stitch them out in the order that they were created. And it can only do what I tell it to do. Now, this right now looks like it was only 3 steps. That's not what the original file looks like. It has like a million steps. And that's because another thing, when you export your recipe and you create a stitch file, everything can only gets grouped up by colors. Okay? And I'll show you, for instance, right? So right now, I will give this, let me give this a job since we're just for the sake of conversation. I'm going to save this as a stitch file, okay? And I put it on my desktop. And now I'm gonna open it so you can see, right? So let's pretend I said it's time. Make my stitch file. We're gonna take this to the machine. I'm gonna open it so you can see what the machine would do up to this point that we have digitized. And now this is the file only the machine can use. And it has 2 steps. One is red, the second is blue. I mean black. Where'd she get that from? Oh, it's because the other one was blue. Red and black, that's it. But if we look at my original, do you see how many like numbers of things there are here? It gets grouped up by colors because what happens is your machine only knows that something new is going to happen when it recognizes a new color in your recipe or your set of instructions. So let's do it for instance, okay? So you can see what I mean. If I want this cloud now to stitch out and be a different color than everything I've designed so far, the only way to kind of piece it out is to give it a different color chip. Now, if I give this one a blue color chip, and then I save this, so I'm gonna export the recipe. Now I'm gonna open up the machine only file. And now if you look, now it tells me there's actually 3 things going on. And that's because I made this one cloud a different color that's not black. So it says, oh, something new is happening. And if you have a single needle machine, what that happens is your machine will stop stitching and wait for you to tell it to go again. It's a stop. It's called a color stop. So every time it sees a new unique color, it will stop. Now, if you have a multi-needle machine, it'll look different. What'll happen instead is it'll move to a different needle position. So it'll change the color, right? So if I really truly wanted it to be a blue cloud, it would move to the needle that had the blue thread. But it only did it because I said so. I programmed it that way. So you can only get your machine to do quite literally what you tell it to. It can't do anything outside of what you say. So that's why if something doesn't work out, we can't blame the machine sometimes. Sometimes it's us. We have to fix it and give it better instructions. But I hope that makes sense. That was my long-winded way of basically digitizing is tracing. And then with those traced shapes, you must then program them to do something. You got to tell your machine what you want it to do. What do you want me to do with this shape? I want you to do whatever. Insert what that is here. So there you go. I spend usually like first 30 minutes explaining that to people in when they do private lessons. So you're very welcome. I just don't like it to be more complicated than it has to be. So I speak of terms of instructions, and this is a list of instructions. Like if my mom gives me a list of chores to do, I'm doing them in the order she says do them in this order. I gotta do them in the order she told me to, right? I don't want to get in trouble. I gotta do what she says. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm so glad it's helping. I mean, that's all I really want, is for people to be able to make cool stuff. All right, let's continue. All right, I'm just gonna work on this letter then. It's a word. I'm gonna work on this, and then I will move it so it intersects with the cloud I drew, because see, there's a big old gap. Or I could be super creative and like make a swirl of my own, or I don't know what I'll do. Something. I can be creative and do whatever I want. We'll see. Oh, my favorite thing. We'll see. It's like something it's like something my mom would say, we'll see. Now I say it. Oh my word. Okay, let's see. Where can this go? Here, and you can go there. And then now we're off to exit stage left. Is that stage left? I don't even know how that works. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what that means. All right, and then I'm gonna be creative. Actually, no, I don't need to be creative. That was the last live that I did. We'll see as a mom is a no. Oh man, yeah, I guess so. It's like it's a delayed no, right? Like I'm not saying no right now, but I'm about to say no later. Or if you're me, I'm like, ugh, fine. Like that's me. I'm like, fine. You've literally beat me to death with this question. Fine. Whatever gets you to stop the question. Weak sometimes. All right, now let's go to the okie dokie, hokey pokey. All right, so now we're gonna go to here to here. Change you to no, reverse uno, please. Okay, now that works. That works better. Okay, so now I have to come to a point where background off because it's distracting. I either actually, yeah, why can't I move then? All right, I'm gonna group then together and then see, maybe I'll make it a little bigger and then try to meld it with this. Make it look like it's natural, you know? That's what we'll do. All right, background back on. Now we work, save. Always save periodically as you go along because you don't want to be that girl. So we gotta do that. All right, and then now I'll do more, and I'm doing it in reverse order because that is the direction I'm moving in. Oh, shockingly, I don't have a hair tie over here. Oh, dang. Okay, well, I guess I'll just sit like this and hold my hair. All right, so we're moving in that direction, which is why we're spelling words backwards. And then I'm going to exaggerate the E because like I said before, a lot of the times the like little loop on the E gets lost and it's not very open. So just as something I just know to be generally true, I just account for that right away. Not all fonts are the best for embroidery, so we make do with what we have. Also got to open up this R so it looks like an R. Of course. Hi, no problem, Sophie. I am using just a drawing tool. This is just drawing with points. It's the quite literal basic 101 level 1 feature. Like this is the most simple thing possible in this software. So it's literally you click and points get dropped and then the dots connect, kind of like Connect a Dot. You know that game, Connect a Dot, where they'd be like, oh, connect the dots and see what the shape is. Something similar occurs here, and then it turns into, you know, whatever the shape is that you want. So it's like the adult version of Connect a Dots. And that's all I did. I'm going to move this, though, because I want to see if... All right, I need a transition between more and than. So possibly, what? A star? What can go there? Background off so we can look at this better. Welcome, welcome, all the friends from all the places. All the friends from all the places. All right. Okay, welcome. If you have questions, don't be shy. I'm not, so you shouldn't be either. Okay. Oh, I just realized what I did there. Oh, Drea. That was wrong. Wrong direction. Instead of one direction, it was the wrong direction. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this. Paste under. And then give me a little insert a dot. Insert a dot. There you go. And then you like that. All right, cool. I fixed it now. Okay, so I want something to happen from here to here. Oh god, that's kind of small space. I'm gonna try to see, not a cloud. I think I said a star. A star. Oh gosh, okay, that's still not enough. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves a star. Okay, maybe rotate it a little. I want it to fit from... Okay, I'm gonna have to move more over. Do you see that little line there? I'm trying to connect them so it naturally segues into the next thing. Yay! Oh, hello. All right, save. Savey save. All right, so far so good. Let's look and see where we're at. See, sometimes things don't go according to plan. If you notice my original design work, which let's take that off, they don't technically line up, but that is simply because of the fact that, like, I'm in here, we're doing stuff now, and I think I'm gonna move it over because we're about to copy and paste Dragon Daddy. Oh god, that sounded not like I wanted it to. So, all right, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the first dragon, do a copy and a paste. Anytime you paste, it'll paste to the end of the line. Now we're up to a whole 104 lines of our drawing. And now I'm just going to make her bigger because when I drew it, I did a copy and paste. And I just thought, hey, dad dragon. Oh, sorry, I have to do this. Sorry, I got to do a test if you're here. Yeah, I mean, what is this? Like, what kind of test is that? All right, and so I'm just gonna do that now. Ha! Look at that. Oh, we're really just freaking blowing through this, aren't we? We are just hitting it hard. All right, so I'm pretty sure Mom Dragon ended on this side, so I'm gonna have to go that way. Dang it. All right, I'm gonna be doing some rearranging. Oh, thank you for the heart. I don't even know how this stuff works, but thanks. Appreciate you. Don't ask me. I'm not good at this. All right, now I'm gonna make treasure. I'm gonna have to do some rearranging later when it's like I gotta watch it. I'm gonna have to think this through, but for the sake of, you know, people are here watching, I will deal with that later when I can just talk to myself. All right, now I want to go from here, and I need something to connect. Oh, hold on. I just had an idea. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little wild here for a second. I want to see what happens if I do say, like, I don't know, like shooting stars, or I don't know. Let me think. I would like to do. Oh, okay. Those are too big. Oh, okay. Maybe not that. Let's insert, I don't know what, a heart. I don't know. We're just gonna keep going until, oh, this is too big though. 6. Oh, okay. This is different. What about a gap? Oh, this is getting weird. It's getting weird. A circle, perhaps. Circle should be. Okay, no gap. You had a gap. No gap. Okay, so maybe I want a gap around the star. I don't know, we're playing. Or I just make it a line. It's not doing what I saw in my brain. Okay, maybe I'll just run it for now. Oh, idea. I'm gonna make this a heart. Okay. Oh yeah, it'll be okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna freehand a heart. No judgment. I don't want to hear any judgment about my heart drawing skills. Okay. I don't want to hear it. We're just gonna do it. Just pretend I'm good at it. Okay. Butter me up. Okay. Call me a biscuit while you're at it. All right. This is what okay. This is better. Okay. I'm okay with that now. All right, that was a little stressful for a minute. Okay, now let's move on. I don't know why I'm stressed out about it. Like this baby's gonna come out judging me or something. I don't know. Okay, open up the E. Because I know it's gonna look tight-lipped and I don't want that. Goodness, welcome all the friends popping in and out, saying hi. Oh, friends. Alright, I'm gonna mess with this E so it looks more like an E and less like a alien form. Let's take a step back so we can check it out. Turn off the background, see how we're doing so far. Check our progress. Okay. Check it out. Okay, how does this work? I don't even know. Oh, I need coffee. Do you guys ever do that? I feel like I get a headache if I don't get enough caffeine. I assume that means I have a problem. 100%. I am totally okay with that. Oh, it's good. That's why I'm okay with it. All right. How I do A's, still a circle, because ain't nobody got time for that. Work smarter, not harder. Move this to somewhere that makes sense. Move you also somewhere that makes sense. Now draw you also. And then I'm gonna do a little cheating here, because I need to get from here to here, but with nobody knowing. So let's do it like that, and like this, and like that. Oh, hold on, I can get this. Gotta tell my peoples that their live replay is available. All right, let's see. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know nothing about these TikTok live people. All right, I don't know nothing about that. I know nothing about birthing no babies. I used to love watching Gone with the Wind as a kid. Is that weird? Probably. Does that shock me that I did something weird? No. Let's take a second to be... Oh, let me take a second. I'm going to plug some stuff, okay? If you're here, I'm about to market at you, okay? Because I am the marketing lady. I'm everything, okay? I'm also the person that does the marketing, customer service, tech support. This is free. If you like this design, it is free, okay? If you are an embroidery person, this is free on my website, okay? I made it so I could put it on a sweatshirt for my mom. So you guys get to also have it, okay? I'm just sharing is caring. You can have this. It's for free to download on my website. You can either do that by, you know, it's underneath me, my website. The links are also in my bio, okay? Every single place I exist on the internet is in the link tree in my bio, okay? Something cool that came out last week is this, okay? I'm not wearing the sweatshirt, but I did put on a sweatshirt for myself. This I digitized so you can use a glitter thread, okay? I used this glitter thread on it. Now it's a mirage, it's an illusion, okay? It's not made up of thread, despite the fact that it's glittery. It's just how I digitize it allows for the glitter to shine and it looks more solid than it really is. Okay, it's a trick of the eye. It just is what it is. Also, something that came out last week is Lucy the goose, okay? She is crying but still trying. This is literally the story of my life. I'm still trying, okay? Even though things are slow and life's rough out there, okay? I don't ever quit. So, Lucy the goose, also available. The designs that are for sale, like my shark friend and Lucy, are currently 30% off. But if you like free stuff, because hell, we all love free stuff, this one's free. It's free 99, okay? Free 99. The others are 30% off, and they will be until Friday, and then they'll go back to regular price. Anyways, that's my TED Talk, okay? But yeah, if you like free stuff, get the free stuff. There's also other things that are free as well. That's just the most recent free thing I've done. I plan on making more like that free design. Like the next one I'm working on is like a Ratatouille theme, and again they're free. I'm not going to charge for those. I like to make them, like I make them as my relaxing time, like, so, you know, it's like coloring on embroidery for me, and then I don't want to sell them because then that defeats the purpose of it being fun for me, so I just give them away. Or a lot of the times too, if it's something that I've taught people how to do, I usually give that one away for free also. Like there's gonna be it is on my website, yes. Oh, let me just, I can just wait, does it let me show, or do I have to like opt into that? Yeah, you can find on my website. I did do it for fun. And then again, like I said, I put it on a sweatshirt for my mom. Like, yes, I did do it for fun. That's hilarious. If I digitize something for fun, I give it away. I refuse to sell it. My brain just, I don't know, there's something in my brain that's like, I can't make money off of it because then it's not fun for me anymore. I don't know. That probably doesn't make any damn sense, but it is free. That's all y'all need to know is it's free. I'm also working on, like I said, I'm working on another one. There's also this. Once I stitch it out, I will also give it away for free because I have used this graphic like 20 times to teach people how to digitize. And I'm tired of redigitizing it. I've digitized it 20 times. I usually I will start it from the beginning. So I'm tired of it. Once I test this, y'all can have it also. I will not be selling it. That will be the next thing that comes down the pathway for free stuff. So follow me. I usually do a TikTok about the free design when it's free. Does that make sense? Like when it's released, like I kind of show it to you in a TikTok and then say, hey, go get it. She's here. But that'll be next. Because like I said, I've taught people how to make that design. Oh my God. 12, seriously, I kid you not, 20 times. I'm tired of it. I'm moving on to a new graphic. I cannot make that another time. And I always do it from scratch. Like I quite literally do it from scratch every time, and I'm tired of it. So that will be free. That's going to be free 99 also because I'm tired of doing that one. But it is super cute. Super duper duper cute. Here's another one too. Like, follow me if you're not already. This one will also be for free, but this one probably I'll wait till it's Autism Awareness Month. So that's like April. This one will also be free 99 because I said so. I also like to give stuff away for free. Here's my little rant. Welcome to my TED Talk. I am going to tell you why. Okay, not only do I give stuff away for free because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you should be sharing is caring, right? It also can show you like my quality of work in case you ever want to come back and buy from me. Cool, that would be nice. Or maybe you want to learn from me and you're like, hey, she might know what she's talking about. But the other thing too is like, I have this pet peeve where I hate when like somebody talks up a freebie and then you give up something like an email or I don't know, you got to do something to get the freebie, and then you get the freebie and it's like not what they made it out to be, and I'm like, that's it, like that's all I got, or I had to follow you on socials or something. So, to book an Embrilliance lesson, all you have to do is go to my website, or actually, if you're already here on TikTok, just go ahead and click my icon, go to the link tree in my bio, and just scroll down to private sessions. I think that's what I call it now, private sessions. There. Then you don't have to scour the website trying to find it. Make life easy. I like life to be easy, so do that. But anyways, back to my TED Talk. I don't like when people give you stuff and you're like, wow, I can almost tell that this was free. Like they didn't put in the like quality of work that you're used to getting from them. So like you can tell it's free. Like, ugh, like why did you like you didn't even give me something that was your typical quality of work, and you obviously half-assed this and now you're telling me, oh, it's free. I hate those. So if you get something free from me, let me tell you, I spent the same amount of time on that design that I did anything else. And it has the same amount of effort from me as anything you'll ever buy from me. And you're not going to get cheated. If it's free, I will make sure that you love it. And it's the same quality you get from me all the time. So don't need to worry about that from me. I can guarantee you that, like I said. A pet peeve. I hate when people do that. I hate it. It's so cheap. It's gross. I hate it so much. That's my, yeah. So when I tell you something's free from me, like it's nice. Okay. It's the same as anything you would buy from me. I will give you this. Here's the thing, everything that's for free from me, I could easily sell it. And I feel like that's how it should be when something's free, is you should get something that's like, oh yeah, they just threw this shit together and now they're telling me it's free. Like, it's not that great. No, I don't do that. No. Also, I'm going to plan on once I finish a couple of these BX fonts, I'm also just going to give them away for free because I do tell people how to use Embrilliance, and I'll give you some fonts that you can play with when you get essentials. So I have to finish them. Okay. Drea's got to finish them, but I will give those also because, like I said, I don't like when people give you crap for free. I don't want it. I don't want it to feel, that's so weird. Just because it's free, it shouldn't feel cheap. Does that make sense? I don't know. I hate that. I hate when people do that. That's just like junk they give you. No, thank you. You will not get, I will not do that to you. I promise you that. I also want to do a free patch design at some point. I just have to think of what will it be. I don't know. Oh, I know I did do a free patch design. I'm a liar. I did 2 Jacko cherries. So they're like jack-o'-lanterns that look like cherries for Halloween. Oh, I did do one. Okay, just kidding. Oh, you're lying. Oh, you're lying on myself. She's crazy. All right, so go from here to here. Now I'm going to fill this in with another motif. I just have to decide. Treasure. Yeah, I guess. Let's turn the background off so we can get a better look. A star. Maybe a bigger star. Hold on, let's delete that. Oh yeah, it'll save. That's the cool thing about Stitch Artist. It'll save like remember the last thing you did when you used that. Oh, nice. I think I like this. Super cute. Super cute. All right, love that. Okay, let me make sure that this lines up though. I think so. All right, now I just got to go from this to the edge. Make another repeating pattern. Maybe I'll do... Is it finally raining? It sounds like it from my skylight. Oh my god, I've been waiting for the rain all day. Hello, Carolina. I just saw you. Okay, let's add a heart because that feels like it would work on this particular row. What's this one at? 8. Let's make this one 7. We're gonna make them so they're not the same. You know what this also looks like? Those friendship bracelets. You know the ones. You know the friendship bracelets. Hello, Miranda. Welcome. Okay, here we go. This is so cute. Okay, so here we go. Back to... Oh, we don't have much left. No, we don't. All right, so I need to think. Oh, that's always a bad sign when I have to think, isn't it? Always. Let me finish this one. This is video and cover art. For context, I did do a live replay from today for my private help sessions for my group members. It's not 30th, 31st. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 4th. All right, the 4th. All right, will expire. Okay, cool. Oh, not everyone. Oh my gosh, would be in trouble. Publish. Publish now. Do it now, because I said so. Welcome, friends. Okay, so yes, you did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay. Oh god. Stop that. Sometimes I forget I'm not alone. I shouldn't be saying shit like that. All right, let's see. Now we have here. Oh my god, this is giving friendship bracelet vibes. Like I really feel like at some point now I'm gonna have to motif a friendship bracelet. That'd be fun if we did like a circle and then the letters. Oh my god, nobody steal my idea. Don't steal my idea. I'm going to do it. Okay, now let's think. Maybe we do some clouds this way. Yeah, we're gonna work this way now. Let's do a cloud pattern. So take that off, take that off. Let's pick some clouds. Maybe we can fit. Oh, hold on. Oh gosh, I hate when I like think I have an idea, but then it's not the idea. I thought. Okay, let's take a step back, turn the background off so we can really look at our pattern here. Can we make, I think I want to make this one bigger. Like, can I do that? Will it let me? Okay. The only thing is I have to work within the bounds of the line I drew, right? Stealing it. Oh, I knew it. It would be you. They always say it's those closest to you. Gotta watch out for those ones closest to you. They're the ones that'll get you. Just kidding. All right. I'll probably forget anyways that I said this, so yeah, the odds are in your favor, not mine. I'll probably forget. Okay, now let's do the mountains for sure, and wish a hair tie would appear. That would be nice. Seriously, I have hair ties everywhere and I don't have any around my desk? It's real life. It is. Oh my god. What is the world I'm living in? I need to actually put them all away. Ugh, rude. God, she sucks. The maid sucks. I'm also the maid. I'm everything. Barely have time to shower. I need to wash my hair today. I put I oiled my scalp. That's why I look crazy. Not that anyone asked, but I have like psoriasis plaque or whatever like on my scalp, and it's so itchy. So I oil it and then I like wash it off. I don't know, whatever. Nobody asked, Drea. If you've seen my videos, if you've watched my videos, I quite literally am I'm like the video in real life. I mean, like when I do behind the scenes clips, like I'm not acting. I'm not acting. I really do talk like this all day. I'm not acting. It's not a caricature. I wish I could say it was. It's not. Couldn't act to save my life. Okay, where did I end? Over here. So therefore, this must start here. Okay, yes, we're on the same wavelength, correct, friends? Okay, now we need to fill, how are we going to deal with this? Okay, maybe I extend this, even though I didn't want to do that. So that way, now this segues into this. Okay, follow me. You're along for the ride. Follow. This goes here. Make sure that it crosses. Okay, now this intersects with this thing, so let's go like this. Up, around. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Okay, around here. Okay, now I've already seen it. I got 5 steps ahead. Okay, my brain, we've got this. I'm very confident now in my thing here. This must end here. Then it must run up here. Oh, it is raining. It sounds beautiful. I live in the desert, okay? I'm not just some like weirdo who's like, oh my god, rain. It don't rain here, so I'm super pumped. Saving. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. Don't tell me how to live my life. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I need to okay, so things I gotta do. I gotta move from here down to here, then back up here. I will execute that with a travel run. But first, I will make this. What do I even call it? A doodle? I don't know. This thing. I drew it. You think I would know? I don't freaking know what it is. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of moving pieces here. So this way, like this, and there. Now I gotta travel from there to here, and then, oh, actually no, it should have been one travel. Undo. We're gonna go from here to here, up to here. I'm not going to change the settings yet because I don't want it to mess with my saved settings here. So let me do this. All right, now this intersects with this bad boy. So this is perfect. Okay, now this we can change to... maybe that's fine. Okay. Okay, now this overlaps with this piece. Hello, if you're new here. So, oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, I think I'm gonna know how I'm gonna deal with this. All right, so this is gonna come here because they intersect. This goes over. Right, we're following. So this goes like this. Great. Now, since these overlap, I need to move this to the intersectione. All right. And then now, oh, on. I guess I don't really like this line. Needs to be fixed. Now I'm gonna over here. I'm gonna meld them too. Forget it. I'm gonna do it. Hello, welcome. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the sideshow. All right, so I'm gonna come put this here, so that way I can go from here. I am quite literally going to pretend. I'm gonna make these two come together. Hold on, let me think of how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make up a new. Let me see. I'm gonna figure it out. I will figure it out. Just give me some time to think about it. There. It might be this. This might be the move. I will think. Welcome, welcome. If you are new here. Okay, I'm gonna make new because it's just what it is. Okay, it is what it is, and I want what I want. All right, so we're just gonna make a new shape that wasn't there. Okay. I'm the artist. It'll be fine. Okay, it'll be fine. I'm the one that drew this. Okay, now I gotta go from here, cross over, and make that this, and then you can start there. Oh no, you're start up here. Start up here. Let's move this line. Okay, now let's take hello. Let's take a 100-foot step back. Turn the background off, and this is what we've got so far. Not really much left to go. Wow, this is gonna take a lot longer than it did. We're really just pushing through this right now. So great. Oh, and it's 1. All right, cool. I will have to make sure I have my lunch in a while. I'll hang out with y'all till I go do lunch at what, like 2:15 maybe. Okay, so back to what we were doing here. Where'd I leave off? Here. All right, so luckily these oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, so let me daughter. She goes, yes. All right, that's me right now. All right, these do intersect. So we can make this. And brown chicken, brown cow. Okay, where we ended here. So this needs to meet up at that intersection. Okay, they need to meet up at the corner of mountain and mountain. And oh, wait, no, do I want to do that? Hold on, pause. I don't think so. I don't think I want to do that. New plan. New plan. All right. We're gonna go down this way. Backtrack that. Now go from here. We're literally gonna jump over. Don't tell nobody. We're gonna jump over, get that new thing started, and then come up over here. And these kind of connect, you know. Don't tell nobody. They do, right? Who knows? Nobody knows. All right, we'll make this one single shape. Make it that so it can be pointy. Curve this out. Fix the curvatures. The curvature of the earth. Move this at the bottom. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I am going to fudge this artwork a little bit. And I'm going to go like this, okay? I am the artist. So I drew it, okay, so I can do whatever I want. And that's the lovely thing about it. Okay, and that's it. Well, for that. That's that. Now save. Okay, so I'm going to take off the background. All that's left for me to do now is figure out how I want to fill that space behind Daddy Dragon. Clouds, I presume, right? It's kind of what I've been doing. I guess we'll do clouds. we'll do clouds, not Claude. All right, I'm gonna put clouds and then I will figure out how I want this to flow later, but I'm just gonna do the filler for now. And then I gotta reorganize how I want this to play out because this has just been a wild ride so far. All right, let's see. Drag this out. Oh. Kind of needs to be a little smaller. Oh, this is the one that's the big one. Some more. Okay, and I can move this like that. Hello. Welcome. All right, and then I'm gonna do this to here. Again. All right, let's do this one, cloud and star. Cloud and star. 9. There we go. That's cute. Okay. Okay with that? Okay with that. All right. And then I just got to fill this in. Man, so I'm here for a minute. Filling this in. I think it should be one big cloud because we kind of did that over here. So I'm going to try to mirror that over here. So take off the star, take off that cloud. Let's pick a different cloud. Let's pick this one. Okay, and I want you to be huge. Okay. Flip. Nope. Oop, wrong way. Flip you this way. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Can we be bigger? Oh, too big. Too big. Too big. That'll do. And then, everything's so straight across, I guess. Ooh, what to do? Design choices. Hello, hello, welcome. Let's see here. Motif it up. Okay, so maybe this one, let's do a heart. Oh, that's cute. And a cloud. I don't know why I like this cloud the best. Oh, but I do. Maybe get a big cloud. Make these small hearts. All right, let's expand this so we can get more to repeat here. Oh, this is kind of getting in the way of my mountain. I don't know, I almost want to go with the mountain, but would that be weird? Well, let's just see, okay? Just humor me. I feel like if I was going to do this, I should have done this earlier because like everything up there is straight. It's like on a straight path. Oh man, it's all right. It's all right, I guess. Okay, maybe make these hearts smaller. Oh. Yeah, this one's kind of weird. Okay, what if I just change? Okay, that's better. Oh, hello. Oh man, I feel like I got, hold on. Wait, I can move everything up. Oh, hold on. Pause. What if I moved everything up? What was this? Okay, so everything from here. Hold on. Follow me. Let's move all this. What's the other one? Let me select these things. Okay, let's move all this up. So we, okay, new idea. Okay, let's drag this so it follows. Okay, I think I like, all right, I like this better. Okay, so let's make this so it mirrors the horizon. Oh, cute, of the mountain. Okay, I like that better. I do. I like it better. Okay, I will have to fix some of these things though. I'm not gonna play with it too much so we can move on. But like, this is where I'm going with that. For sure. This is happening. Okay. All right. I'll fix it, but we'll leave that for now until I edit this bad boy. Okay, let's move on to, all right, let's do something work related now, because that was all for funsies. So let's do actual work. All right, let's see. Let me look at these. What do I have here? Oh, okay, here we go. I have to do these still. We'll do this. I mean, I need to learn to do that. All right, design choices now. How big is this? What am I working with? Turn that hoop on. What are we working in? Oh yeah. Oh, this is a good size. This could be like 9.5 by 8. I feel like I would applique the background. Will I? Oh, maybe I'll make this 2 ways. Okay, we're gonna do 2 ways. We're gonna do 2 ways. Welcome, Nikki. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna let him do this 2 ways. I just already know it. Okay, so first way another way would be an applique, because I feel like I totally see this in an applique. We're gonna give design choices. So first things first, I'm gonna map out the background. All right. I'm just gonna keep it with the colors so I can keep track of what is happening. I will not be leaving it with this fill. I'm just gonna do that for now. I will change it. I do this guy. Boom, 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 boom. All right, this probably could be straight across. All right, and you're like a green guy. Green? No, this is cute. All right, let's fix this background now. I'm gonna do things. Nope. Let me see what this looks like. Oh yeah, okay. I don't want it to be super solid. What is this happening here? I'm gonna up this also. Decrease the stitch count on that. So hello for those of you just joining, welcome. All right, now this one, I already know what I want. I already have a preset for that. What I do need to change, however, is I'm going to change this direction. All right, I don't want any, oh, this is gonna give me an artifact. All right, it's gone. Let me do a quick save. Artifacts, what is that? Those nasty ass lines you get when you got weird stitching. Weird stitches is what that is. Hello, if you're just joining, welcome. Welcome to Stitch Artist. And for those that always ask me, I have not done anything that is not level 2. I mean, the 1. Liar. I'm a liar. I'm a liar today. That girl's a whole ass lie. Okay. What am I at now? Hold on, let's turn this off. Okay, yeah. I want to do... Oh, do I have green glitter? If you haven't noticed, I love everything glittery. Let me verify if I have the green glitter, because I would love to do green. Oh my god, I do! Yes! All right, so if you weren't here, because we've been here for a whole hour and a half, I'm going to replicate this situation. It's got glitter on it on the belly. I found that I also have green glitter, so I can do that for this frog. So because I can, I will. All right, so let's replicate that. Yes, super excited. I'm so excited. All right, let's make the shape for the belly. Change the color. Sure, we'll keep with this tealy-ish situation. Let's turn those stitches back on so I can see what is happening. We gotta go this way. All right, what was our... Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be all right. Okay, so I think I have a preset for this, don't I? Who knows? We'll see. All right, now I'm gonna do and program for the glitter. It's totally separate. So copy paste. Change the color to lighter, even lighter green. I like this will be good. All right, now I need to get up in there. Okay, let me turn that background off because this is gonna be serious. All right, now I need to see the under. Okay, hold on, let's turn this off. You can actually lock stuff so you don't have to see it. I know that sounds strange, but it's helpful like this where I want to see the layering. I think it needs to be more. I mean, that's all right. Let's see. We'll figure this out. All right, let's go now. Make sure it's got the ties. I know it's hard for you to see it. Maybe if I change this color, we could see it better. You can kind of see the green in the background. All right, so here's the trick. The trick will be when I actually stitch this out, I will find a color that resembles this. So let me look. I think I have one right here. Something close like this. Okay, this is what's gonna happen when I actually stitch it out. This first fill, I'm gonna use this green, and it's going to create a solid background. Okay, then this one is going to be this, and it's going to be the glitter, and it's going to lay it down on top. And since they're so close in color, they will look like, give the impression that it's like one thread, but we're using a very small amount of glitter, like on this one. Okay, we're using a small amount of glitter. I didn't use a lot of glitter thread here, but it looks like I did because I found a silver that looks like this, and I filled that in the background. So the glitter's peeking out just like I sprinkled, you know, actual glitter on top of it. And it's just a trick of the eye, and it's just color matching your glitter to a thread that's very similar, and then creating a very loose layer on top. So that way you can get the like glitter sprinkling. I don't know, how do I call it? How do I say that? The glitter sprinkles. So it's twofold. It's one thing that I programmed, and then the second is when I execute it, I will make sure that I do this. And then it'll look how I want it to. So let me do a quick save, turn the background back on. It's thinking. Always thinking. Thank you for the likes. I like that. Get it? Wow, so unoriginal. Okay, back to... Actually, you know what? I don't like to work too hard, so I'm going to come to the shark in question, and I'm going to steal those cheeks. Sounds weird. I'm going to steal these, okay, because... they came out well, and why should I have to redo something twice? I will just make it look the right size. Okay, I'm just gonna make it be this size. Okay, like why can't I do that? I can. You can reuse elements. Like it's a thing, guys. You can do it. Now I'm gonna copy paste and mirror her so it can come to the other side and be the same. Is there anything else that's very similar? Let's see. Let's try the eyes maybe. I like how they came out, so let's do that here. Stitches back on, paste, resize. Oh, and flip it upside down because our froggy's eyes are closed. See, you can just like, this makes it go by faster. Just copy and paste stuff you've already done. Oops, shoot, sorry. Wrong one. Oh, I see that you added me. What is that? But I don't see anything after. What did you want to tell me, Latoya? I'm gonna flip this so it comes like that. Sorry, I didn't say anything. I just said that it was like had the at it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so another copy and a paste. Welcome to all the new friends. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. I mean, I don't know why you can't reuse stuff. Like, that's wild to me that people don't know that. Okay, and then now let's finish. I technically do both, Robert. So let me explain. I take on students, whether that be in private virtual lessons to teach them digitizing, or for those who are signed up for my membership, I have what's called the Key Lime tier, and I actually did that today, where I go live on Discord. It's a private live, but because they're a member of this tier, twice a month I go live for them in private session, and I go there for 2 hours, and they can ask me literally anything. I could do anything from show them how to do something, answer a question, or I even work on their files. Now, if I work on their files and I touch it, I give them my changes. Like, so they get whatever I worked on and I send it back. So they have it however I left it at the end of the help session. And then those help sessions are also recorded, and they have a week to play it back before the replay expires. So a lot of the times, if people can't make it, they'll either email me a question or email me their file, and they don't have to be there. They just got to tell me what the question is or what is it they want me to do, and then it gets recorded and they just replay it later on a private YouTube link. But I don't do step-by-step videos on how to digitize here on TikTok. I talk generally speaking about digitizing concepts, but just for the sake of the fact that I have students, I can't give away the milk for free. But I do talk generally speaking. So you will find general digitizing concepts, but not like a step-by-step instruction. That I do on other platforms. So yay! Welcome to Embrilliance. I love her. If you didn't know. For the private like memberships, we only do Stitch Artist. If you book a private session, we can do Stitch Artist or Hatch. So, but I don't have a Hatch only group. Usually those students just book like a one-on-one. But yeah, there's varying ways that we can do it. Sometimes it's easier too to just have the one-on-one, so we just meet the one time. You don't have to keep coming back every month or every twice a month, but it kind of depends on your own personal needs, to be honest. It depends on what you need. They both have their selling points, and that's a decision you will have to make. I've used both of them. So I tell people mostly it depends on what's important to you and how you'll use it. Now, for some people, price is important. For some people, it's important what operating system that they use. So it's like it really depends. Like it depends on what's important to you, but they both have their pros and cons, and you just need to buy the one that's right for you. I literally use both of them, and I sell my designs from made out of both. What I will say though is it doesn't matter how much you spend on software. What matters more is the person behind the scenes pressing the buttons. So like I could use any of them and I produce the same amount of work. Like I always challenge people to try to go on my website and point out which software I use to make what that I sell, and nobody can tell because it's the same thing, because the same user is using both programs, so they all come out the same. You got essentials just for adding font. Yeah, that's how I started. I did the same thing too. The very first thing I bought was essentials because I was buying embroidery files and I wanted to customize them. And the only way to do that was by using essentials, right? And I liked typing on the keyboard. At that time, I was doing a lot of personalized items. Like I was working with a local like baby boutique, and they were all fancy and hoity-toity, and I offered my services to embroider these really like expensive baby blankets that they sold there, and I would just put like baby's birthday and the name on there, and all I needed for that was essentials, and that was easy for me because I didn't have to make anything. The customer made it. They just picked the font and they picked the thread, and then I just did the embroidery. But that's how I started. I did that too. I mean, I did it for a long time. So, I mean, that's how I started. So, fully support that. All right, now let's see. I'm pretty sure there's like little there are little starbursts. Is that what they're called? Sparkles? God, she doesn't even know what she's talking about. All right, so I will do these little sparkly dealies. Oh, how do I want to deal with them? Is that's the question. Do I already have? Hold on. Pause. Welcome, welcome. Let me see if I have. Sorry, I keep a folder of I keep a file full of elements. That sounds weird, because I don't like remaking stuff. I don't think I have this. I have a star. I don't have a sparkle. I mean, I have a star. I don't know. Let's see how it turns out. If I don't like it, then maybe I'll just go for the star. I already know that works. I probably am going to have to break this up into smaller pieces, but I'm going to try to fudge it. There's too many directions in this burst, but we'll be stubborn and try. Yellow sounds good. How big is this? That doesn't look good. It looks sloppy. Okay, let's play around with. Oh yeah, because that looks hella weird. Oh, I know now. I know now. Hold up. We're gonna make okay, now I'm using a level 3 tool. People always ask me, what am I doing? I am. There we go. I finally used something that was level 3. People always ask me, wow, what are you using? I finally did. All right, I'm just breaking it up to something that makes more sense. Okay, now let's work on this starburst. This is, okay, so Embrilliance is the company name, much like Apple, right? So like Apple has iPads, watches, like they have all these different things, but they're all Apple products. So Embrilliance is the company, and Embrilliance has different software. I'm currently using Stitch Artist, which is their digitizing software. Essentials is their stitch editing software, stitch files. So that's totally different. That just lets you like add text and stuff. So it's not quite the same. But to make a unique design, you need Stitch Artist. So that's what we're doing today. Is we're stitch artisting. Is that a word? All right, actually, let's move these separately. Overlap. We need overlap, but I need a continuation also. All right, let's see. If this turns out good, I'm gonna put this in my elements because I can't believe I have not done a sparkle before. That does not sound like me at all. I have sparkles on other things. What the hell am I doing? Maybe we need it more like that. Yeah, essentially, this sounds lame, but yeah, it's basically tracing. That's a weird way to say it, but you pretty much bring in some graphic and then you will create shapes based off of that graphic, and then you will assign stitches to them. So different types of stitch types. So varying stitch types do different things. Some will look something like a sewing line, others will look like a satin, others will be fill your entire object full of that. But if you want to see, this is a picture I'm working off of in the background. I have it turned off while I was working on this starburst. Starburst? Is that what you say? Sprinkle? Sparkle? Who knows? Okay. And now that's what it looks like with move earlier. Okay, so this is how it would look. We gotta fix these angles 100%. Let's see, how do I want it to look? Hold on, let me turn this. Oh, is that too big? You had essentials. Yeah, the next step would be to get Stitch Artist and learn how to use it. That's would be the next thing for sure. That's the, oh god, how far is this? Sorry, I gotta measure this real quick. Oh, it's not on what I want. That would be the next step. Oh, that's pretty big. I'm gonna have to make this smaller. Oh, undo. All right, that's just what it's gonna be. Wait, how long is this? Oh, that's way longer. Yep, that's gonna have to be the plan. So we're gonna have to go like this. All right, so where are we going from here? Let's do this. Hi, welcome. Always welcome. All right, let me turn those stitches back on. Generative stitches. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a foundation underneath this first. All right, this is just. All right, and let me group these together. And then, oh, I need to make this smaller, I said, because that was, the stitch length was too high. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. I mean, oh no, till we try. All right, now let me put this background back on. Copy, paste, and I'll do another, maybe this smaller because it's kind of like this. And then this is on the same other side also, right? All right, we'll just repeat these. Copy, paste, flip them. Do that over here. And then, do I want the white ones? I technically own all 3 levels of Stitch Artist. However, I don't use them every time I work, if that makes sense. Like, so far, I tell people, like, pretty much always assume I'm using level 1 unless I tell you I'm not. Then I'm using a tool that's in a different level, but I haven't done, I've mentioned when I have, and I've only used, only 2 occasions in this entire design that I used a tool that wasn't in level 1, if that makes sense. But I usually do tell everyone, like, so always assume you can do it with level 1 unless I say that I'm not using a level 1 tool at the moment. You'll be surprised how long you'll sit here and I won't mention I'm using a different level. All right, let's see. I think I want to do those sparklies. Welcome, welcome, all the friends. You're very welcome. Let me see if I'm pretty sure there's sparkles in this. Of course there are. Let's just play with, ooh, what did it look like? Maybe this one? Oh, it was kind of longer. Let's play with this shape. I'm going to change this color to white because that's what it was. Let's see if we can make it. I'd probably make this a bean, yeah. Let's see. So it's more like this-ish, right? I don't like this one. I always hate the ones from the library. Ugh. Oh, don't be scared. Get in there. Okay, sorry, I didn't come really aggressive, but you just gotta go for it, like, and try. That's it. Try. You know, there's always ways to have someone hold your hand, but like, try something easy. Be brave. You can do it. It's fine, okay? I did it. I had to teach myself 9 years ago. And now here I am, right? Teaching other people things. Oh, God, I hate how that looks. These little dotties always just ruin everything. Yes, I do prefer a bean over a satin. It's everything's situational. It depends on the look I'm going for. So like it depends on my artistic intention, quite honestly. Could I have done that as a satin outline? Yes. Did I want to? No. And that's because I just made a choice. Doesn't mean you can't. This is just a choice I made. And it's simply because I kind of wanted it to look like just the outline. I don't know. In my mind, this is what I see. And it's just like, it's weird. When you do this for a long time, you kind of develop a style and almost like an aesthetic. And this just kind of fits, like, it makes my brain happy. But I could have done either instead of this. I just like them based, I hate to say that it's based on how I feel, but that is honest to God the truth. Depends on how I feel that day, unfortunately. And this one, I just felt like it would be better glowing if it was in my mind a bean. It's very strange. I don't know how to explain it. But this just felt like the right move for this. And then I will always stitch it out. And then based on what I see, I might not like this. And if I don't, I'll come back and just press another button. But I won't know until I, you know, like on this. Most of the time I do like what I see. But like, you know, I do test everything out. Like this was last week. I tried these. I had to test it out to see if I liked it because I made these kind of a see-through and I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. So the only way to know if you like something is you have to actually stitch it out and see how you did, and then decide, is it good enough? Is that what I like? My vibing with this? Is this what I want? So I won't know if this was the right choice. I'm feeling like it will be, but come back to my TikTok when I test it out and you'll see if I actually liked it or not. You can come back and find out how it went. Okay, what else do I see here? Oh, there are 2 more. Okay, maybe the big one. Okay, so another trick too. Again, this is I'm not doing anything outside of oh my gosh, hold on, I'm gonna hide this because it's getting on my nerves. All right, paste under so it can go earlier. All right, and I'll paste last. Okay, now let's unhide that. I hate that was getting in the way. All right, cool. So here's how it looks so far. Cute. Okay. So far, I'm okay with it. Welcome, friends. All right, it's thinking. All right, here's your warning. I am going to use a level 2 drawing tool. This is called the columns tool. This, I will show you, I will demo now the columns tool, and then I'll show you how to do the same thing if you don't have level 2. Okay, so this is just come along for the ride and you'll see. All right, so this is a level 2 drawing function. This is drawing with columns. It's kind of like using Legos or some kind of blocks to create traditionally letters. Is this the only way you can make letters? No, you can definitely digitize letters in level 1. Who told you you can't? They're a liar. Send them to me and we will have a conversation because that is not right. Okay, that is incorrect. So let's see. Just make it. All right, so let's change this to the color black. All right, so you can see from far away, this is obviously the letter L. Let me change it to my preferences. Okay, do a little save. That was with level 2. You saw me create this L. Now we're gonna make the letter E. We're going back to level 1 tool. Same. Now, instead of how you saw me go back and forth, I'm just now going to trace various parts of the E because you need to break it up into more simpler shapes just because there's a differentiation in angles and things like that. All right, so here's piece 1, and then I'll do this one now. This, again, is level 1. Okay, I'm not doing anything fancy. It's just a different way to draw. That's all, okay? I'm going to show you. I'm going to do letters both ways, and it doesn't matter what my drawing tools are. It's just a different way to draw the same thing. Now, the other way, it does automatically program in your stitch angles. This one does not. It automatically does it. So look at that. Look, I got letters. Letter L, made using level 2 drawing tool. Letter E, made with level 1. See how I made letters? It didn't matter which one I used. I can still make the letters. So I'll do the columns again. Okay, so now we're going back to level 2 function, which is called the drawing with columns tool. The way you do this is similar to building blocks. It's a repeating pattern, so you have to keep up the pattern, and you have to draw from side to side. Whereas normally we connect the dots to make the outline of the shape, now we're going to build going side to side. We're going to generate a column along the way, and you have to keep the pattern. So if you start on the left side and go to the right, you must keep going left, right, left, right. If you start on the right and go left, you have to keep the pattern. So right, left, right, left, right, left. You cannot cross over or you get a twisted ladder, and then your column's not straight. It looks all wonky. So let's do that again. So over from here, I'm going to go left, right. And then on the next one, I'll go right, left to show you that doesn't matter which side you start on. You just must keep with the pattern. All right, so here we go. Across. And we're making either, you want to call it rungs on a ladder, if you want to call it, however you want to explain it to yourself. This is what we're doing. Enter lets us be done drawing. And now this is a level 2 drawing tool. Remember, this is level 2. And the reason why it's level 2 is because every rung that I made on the ladder turned into a stitch angle. You get to decide the angle of your column in level 2, which is why this is a level 2 function. Okay, this is the reason. Now, I can still make the same adjustments. I can delete things off the line. You can make the same edits, right? I can do all the things. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to make the top. And I'm going to go like this way instead, which is kind of right if you think of it this way. Again, with the columns tool, side to side, which is kind of nifty for straighter letters, I mean, I guess. And then you just, same way you edit your shape, it's the same. You got the same Bezier handlebars. All the stuff's the same, except that now it has these angles that are here. Okay, now let's back up. I mean, could you tell me that I made this with level 2 and the E with level 1? Like, visually you cannot see a difference. Okay, you can make letters. Now, I know I can copy and paste the T because that's the next one, but I'm going to show you that we are going to now make the letter T using level 1 only functions. Okay, I'm to prove a point. I don't like doing things twice, but I would like to prove a point to you guys that you don't need level 2 right away. you can still make what I'm making with level 1. All right, so now instead of going side to side, I am just going to play connect the dots. Okay, this is adult connect the dots, and we just follow along the outside of the shape. And letters, make sure they're in they need to be in smaller pieces. Think about similar to when you were in grade school and they taught you, had those diagrams, right? And it would say like, go across is step 1, and then down for the T. We're doing the same thing we learned in like kindergarten. We learned how to write, okay? We're breaking stuff up into those same shapes. So do some digging, think back into your grade school days, and remember how we broke up the letters into smaller pieces. There you go. I have now created the letter T twice. Do you see a difference? I mean, I made this one with level 2 drawing tool. I made this with level 1. Do you think anyone's gonna know that? They're not gonna know that. Who's gonna know that? Like, you would have had to see me do it. Like, the customers won't know the difference, right? So when people are like, hey, oh my God, do I need level 2? Oh, I don't have level 2. I can't do that. Oh, yes, you can. You just need to think it through. Sometimes you have to come up with creative solutions. But I mean, you can do letters. A lot of times people are like, oh, I really want to do letters. Do I have to buy level 2? You don't have to. You just get certain tools like this. But I was able to do both with what I have, right? Like I didn't need that. So it'll be up to you when you feel like you want the drawing tool, or if you come into a situation where you need to control the angles of your stitches. But until that day, you'll be fine with 1, okay? And I'm gonna go back to level 1, doing just level 1 things, okay? And I will do this letter also. Just because I can. And I will do it also with this letter N. So I need to decide. All right, N's are tricky. You have to think of how do you want to approach the N. So for N's, you can do it a variety of ways, and it'll depend on your kind of style. Some people make what are called caps, and they kind of just look like little mountaintops to cap off the edges. So it'd be like a little hill looking shape here and here, and then the rest will be just straight lines. I tend to I don't know, I go a variety of ways. One, I'll do like one stick here, travel down, do a stick here, and then cover that with this part of the end. I don't even know what you would call that, the crossover, like what do you even call that? But I'll show you. I'll stick to level 1. I won't get crazy. I won't make it confusing, so I'll just show you what would I do. And we'll try a variety of options and see what looks better. I mean, you literally don't know until you try. Sometimes I have to try it a couple of ways before I'm like, oh God, that didn't turn out well. But I won't know till I look at it. But I definitely would not make it one shape. Then you start to get weird nodules and it looks awkward. It gets weird. It gets awkward real fast. So let's see. Again, this is everything I'm doing now. Anyone could do with level 1 of Stitch Artist. I'm not doing anything crazy. Okay, so like there's one way. I'll probably do it this way. I always do it like this. It's just what I am. But some people, so there, see, I made letter N. I just got creative about it. One thing I need to do though for sure is if I'm going to keep this N is I need to make sure that since they're separate pieces, I gotta make sure I travel. And then everything kind of overlaps and interconnects so that way it runs smoothly. And people don't know my dirty secret, which is that it's a bunch of different pieces and a bunch of different shapes. Hi, Rosa. Girl, I feel like you've been on my lives for years and years. I remember we would chat. I remember. I know I'm not on live often, but I remember you. I have somewhat of a good memory sometimes. All right, I will still, again, I'll make this G using level 1 to prove to people that you yourself can, in fact, digitize with really affordable software. And this is, what is the price right now? Hold on, let me look. Just in case. I don't know if they changed it since like the beginning of the year. Like sometimes people do that. Brilliance. Yay, take me to the mothership. Let's see, what is store? Oh my god, it's such a steal right now. All right, cool. So for people will ask me about the price. I don't know if we're allowed to say dollar amounts here, but just to zoom in for you. It's currently on sale. So you can literally start digitizing today at this affordable price. And again, I'm showing you how you can make letters at said price, right? I'm showing you that it's possible. You don't need a bunch of fancy bells and whistles to make something. You don't. That's the thing. People try to sell you on upgrades. I'm not here to sell you on upgrades. I'm just here to be honest, okay? So, oh shoot, I don't know. I said I was not doing that, friend. All right, let's see. There we go. It was trying to make me do something I didn't want to do. You ain't gonna make me do something I don't want to do. I'll tell you that for damn sure. Software. All right, so there you go. Look, also letter G. There you go. It is that easy. Okay, where do we end? At the bottom. So we traditionally we like to exit out at the bottom. Let's see, where are you at? So we can overlap here. All right, cool. Let me do a quick save. Oh my gosh, I don't want to lose all my work. All right, let me know if y'all have any questions. I'm gonna be here for like another 15 minutes and then I'm going to lunch because girl gotta eat. Girl gotta eat. So ask me if you have any questions. So far, let's see where we're at. This is where we're at with this. When I start to come upon repeating letters, I will start to just copy and paste because I'm not about doing work twice. I'll tell you that. I'm not. Oh yeah, we're sticking with level 1. Functions. I promised I would do that. And I will still do that. Oh, I don't want to. Stop trying to make me do that. Sorry. It wanted me to use a level 2 tool. And I don't want to because I told you I would show you without it. How always trying to tell me how to live my life. No, thank you. All right, there you go. Letter K. Also. Level 1 only. But I didn't realize this is a little... All right, I am going to rework this K. Hold on, because I need to make sure that we overlap here. Let's end here. We need our little parts here to work together. The little pieces to our puzzle need to work together. And then let's exit at the bottom. Okay, sounds good. Save. Welcome to all the friends that have joined. I wonder if it lets me save. Do they let you save these? I might put the replay available on. If they do let me save it, for those of you who like want to see what else I talked about or shared or whatever, I think if it lets me, I'll put it on my YouTube channel. If not, I do plan on going live on my YouTube also to kind of do the same thing for the YouTube subscribers. Okay, so yeah, this one's the first time that it doesn't like me, so let's try this way maybe. Sometimes just the way you draw it. Yeah, there we go. The generative fill does not like me at times. I don't mean you, that's nothing personal. But we're challenging ourselves. We're only doing level 1 drawing tools for these letters. And I did it for a long time. I did it for years that I only used level 1. The funny thing is, the only reason I got level 2 is because I wanted to use the SVG button. And let me tell you, I never use the SVG button now. I hate that thing. Don't use it. I don't use the vector import. That stuff's awful. But that's the whole reason I upgraded. That's kind of funny. Welcome, welcome. All right, and there we go. Oh, so yeah, this is where it starts to get weird. Yeah, see that? I don't like that. Breaking it down further. All right, so let's. Oh, I hate doing caps. I don't want to do caps. Okay. Some people cap off the top of the A. I don't know. Why do I hate that so much? I don't know. It's just not for me. I don't know. I just don't like it. I mean, I don't know. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Think about it. Yeah, that's usually how I do an A. But a lot of the times, what I mean by a cap is people will do this. You make like a little hill or a mountain to top off the letter A. God, I hate that so much. That though, you definitely would need to use a level 2 function for that. Even then, that's freaking weird. I'm just not a fan. I hate it. Why do I hate it? I just do. Looks weird. Looks like a toupee. Maybe that's what. Oh man. To import a file is an image is quite simple. Okay, I don't like that. I'm gonna just I hate it. I hate it. Okay, let me show you real quick. That's super easy. So let's go to a new page. Is this hold on, my computer's thinking, but I'll show you how to bring in artwork. So that's what we're talking about. And this is not non-vector artwork. So you go to image and then you can't see it, but you got to find wherever it lives on your computer. Okay, find it and then say open. Okay, for instance, here we go. Look at these. Here's something. All right, so here it is. And now I have my image. You see it here. It comes up. It's labeled as image. Things you can know about it is if you come out here to the select objects view, it'll tell you how big this image is. Now, if you're not sure, right, you don't know, right? You're like, I don't know what size I would like for these cherries to be, but I know what size of hoop I want it to fit in. That will help you. So what we'll do is I'm gonna turn the hoop back on. All right, and I will come up here. File folder offers you your preferences. You are looking for the format that your machine can read. They all have a version they can read. If you have a brother, that would be the PES. Now, these are all of the hoops that Embrilliance has put in for the extension of PES. Can you add in custom ones? Yes, but these are just like the list of most common ones in this file format. So I will go, if you notice that when you highlight something, at the bottom, it'll say the sewing field. This means like how much room you actually have to make this design in. And that's approximately the size of your hoop. And I love that it gives it to you in inches, right? Because I don't remember millimeters. I will show you Janome after this. And if I just keep going down, I can find common ones. Let's say most of the common one people ask me about is 5x7. So I say okay. And then now it tells me that these are the bounds I have to work within if I want to use my 5x7 hoop. Now I'll grab the image and literally drag it to be like, I'm not going to use the sparklies. Okay, let's just pretend I'm going to make just the heart cherries. I can make it as big as fits my hoop like this. And then you can also adjust the transparency. So now I know for sure it'll fit within the hoop because I have this like fake hoop. The hoop's my boundary. I can't make it any bigger than that. Okay. Now, if you have another machine, same thing, preferences, use the format drop down to say JEF for your Janome, and then find the Janome hoop that you want to use. So if I want to go for like, say, the biggest one on the 500E, I would choose the 8x11. You can say apply, okay, and now it shows you how much room you have to make this design. So like so much room. So if I wanted to also make it that big, I would do this. And then the next step would be to then save it as a working file. Working files are the only files you can edit inside of this, okay? The same way that I cannot open like an Adobe file inside of Microsoft Word, okay? I have to use the file that's made for Microsoft, which is Word, a Word file, a Word doc. I have to use a file that's native to Embrilliance, which is their working file, which is .be. Now, to import an image that's available in level 1. What's available in level 2 is importing vector artwork, meaning most commonly SVG. Do I have one of those? Hold on, let me look at my instructional folders. Sometimes, do I have an SVG? Do I have an SVG on this computer? Shoot, I don't even know. Let me look. Can I look it up? Oh, I do. Okay, so let me show you. All right, so you could also drag and drop into the program. So new one. Let me drop this SVG in here. See, I'm dragging it and dropping it. Oh God, it's huge. Always. 100% always. Yeah, it is 50 inches tall. My Lord, that is too much for me. I'm gonna shrink it down to 8, hit enter. And see, this is why I have a problem with the SVGs. How they come in is, bye. I will talk to you on our group chat later. They're wild, okay? It is the wild, wild west. How much is this software? Oh, this particular software, it's currently on sale right now. This is what it is. There's a link for them in the link tree in my bio. I greatly appreciate it if y'all use my affiliate link. I get paid to do these videos. Well, obviously, like I earn a commission, but I genuinely love them. I actually approached them. They didn't approach me. I said, I really love your product. I would like to do content on it, but get paid. Like I can't work for free. So, yeah, I do get a commission from it, but I also teach people how to use it. So this is what it looks like when it's an SVG. It's wild. Like it's really hard it was meant for a cutting machine. So it's kind of hard because it wasn't designed for embroidery. So I don't particularly care for the way that they come in because it's a lot. And even this, like, why are there all these, it's twice. I don't even know. Don't even ask me. I don't even understand. So what was the other file saved as? The other one was a JPEG that I brought in. Oh, where is it? The first one. Or a JPEG, PNG, basic image files. That's what this is. The extension on it, I believe, was a JPEG that I have. And I would say I prefer to do it this way. Okay, don't get me wrong. Can I work with this? Oh God. Yes, but I would trace on top of it. Like, so either way, you're tracing. So you either want to trace with it looking like this, or let's see, what's this called? Let me find the PNG for this one. So I can show you the side-by-side comparison. Oh, what did we call this? Hold on, let me find it. I probably should have checked what the spelling was on that. Let me look. Hold on. I think I know who made this. Actually, yes, I do know who did this one. Sorry, let's figure out which artist I got this from. I want to show you them side by side. And it's a preference. Again, this is my opinion. Maybe you disagree. That's fine. Like, whatever's easier for you. But like, I don't find this to be fun. Working off the SVG. Can I do it? Have I done it? Yes. Is it my preferred method? No. I'll do it if I have to, but if I don't have to, I am not choosing to do it. Let me see. Shit. Apparently not. Okay, well, I don't have, whatever. I can't find, oh, let me find a different one. Hold on, let's try a different one. So this one has both. So here's the SVG for this. Let's make this, okay. So this is the SVG version, and then here is the, oh, it's wrong. Here's the PNG version. Okay. So, all right. So this one, the picture, level 1 function. The SVG, the weird outline situation here, level 2, because it's an SVG. Now it would be up to you to decide what's easier to trace. All these crazy lines or this line. For me, this one's visually easier for me to deal with and organize in my mind than, oh my God, it's 85 shapes that I have to, like, oh my God, and some of them are duplicates because it's layered. Oh God, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Give it a try. You could tell me what you think. Try them either way. But the importing a picture or an image is level 1. So the second you buy the software, you can do this. So no, I do not get them from the internet. These, okay, so ways that I get art, no, so this particular, okay, so I actually have agreements with certain artists, and I have paid for commercial license to make embroidery designs out of their artwork. And then we have an agreement, like they make me so many unique pieces every month and I pay them so much every month. So like that's where this came from. And this artist that's pretty typical with graphic designers, like especially the artists that I work with. They always send you a JPEG, a PNG, and an SVG. It's just what they do. And because they don't know what you need or how you're gonna need it, so they just give you all the versions. And I pick the one I use from, and my preference is PNG typically because it has a transparent background, so I don't get distracted by the background. This one, and then some of them I make, like I did this, the dragon we did earlier, I drew it. This is Stitch Artist. So it's just different ways, but no, I didn't just like get them off the internet. Could you? Yes. But you asked, where did I get mine? Could you buy like clip art off of Etsy? Yes. That's just not what I did. Or I draw it or design it. A lot of stuff is like, a lot of stuff I do. So like these, one of my commissioned artists, oh God, it was a few months ago, she sent me these. So they're her original artwork in her original style, and then I just digitized it and I sell it on my website so other people can make it. So I pay her for the design, and then I paid her for the rights to make the digitized file. Oh, you're welcome. Oh God, Etsy, it's a quite literally, friend, a coin flip. It's a coin flip. I mean, we can go over some, like, for instances. So like, my mom recently got into embroidery, and she's bought some stuff, like mainly it was around Christmas time. She bought designs off of Etsy, but then quickly I had to redo them for her. It sucks. Let's see. Are they both on here? Okay, here we go. I actually used this as an example to teach my students, okay? So the one on this one, okay, my mom, well, let me move this over because you can't really see. My mother bought this off of Etsy, okay? And she said that when she ran it on her machine, it caused a lot of technical problems and thread breaks. And she's like, I don't know what's going on. It looks awful. It looks horrible. She's like, is it me? Can you look at it? And then I looked at it and I said, dear God, get your money back. Ask for a refund. And so I used it as an example to show my students how to make it but better, right? That's what we did. It's a series like make it but better. And now this is the one that I taught them how to do, which looks significantly different than the other one. This one, what was wrong with it, and like I said, so this is what happens on Etsy. It's 50-50, okay? I also have a folder full of screenshots that I've taken off of Etsy of designs I would never buy based on looking at the mock-up. Okay, like there's things you should look out for. This one, the problem with it is when you run it, underneath it has all this weirdness. And it's because what happened is, see, this shouldn't be happening. This person just traced the entirety of this deer's head and then told the software to apply stitches. Basically, that's the lazy way to do it. And then because of that, you get a lot of these weird small stitches and it jumps around from place to place and like it's weird. And then because of that, the more stuff you have going on, the more likely you have a lot of small stitches, the more likely you are to have like the needle fall into the same place repeatedly over and over again, which is that's how you get buildup, that's how you get bulk, and then you start to get this sound, thunk, 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 thunk. If you've ever heard that on a machine, you know, okay? What are common mistakes? Common mistakes are one huge one I see all the time, dear God, is this. They don't break up the letters into simpler shapes. Like they apply it as one whole fill, which is what this person did, right? They trace the R and then they cut out the R in the middle. They're not breaking it up so it looks aesthetically pleasing. You see weird artifact lines that I see everywhere. This one has an artifact line right there, right here, and right here. This one does not. So this one was odd. It came out weird. I didn't like how it flowed. And then I did mine, which is intentional, and I built up this deer piece by piece, and it flows a lot differently than the other one, which has weird webbing underneath. And then I did this at the very end, and it stitched out beautifully. So, like, I'm gonna show you, for instance, okay, what to look out for, because I swear this happens all the time. I'm gonna make an example. So people will do something like this. Let me just pick a font for real quick and then show you what I see people doing that I hate. So let's see. I don't know, until we get one of the letters that works, okay? They'll literally do this and then fill it all up. I hate this. Oh my God, my computer's thinking. This is a no-no. I mean, do you see this? Oh God, it's horrible. So this should be broken up into multiple pieces. You start to get these weird artifact lines, which I don't know if you can see it quite well. Oh, here's better. You can see these weird lines. See that? It's not supposed to look like that. Your lettering should be broken up and look more like this. Like this, look at this is the letter D I did. It's two pieces. This is not. It's one continual piece, and so is the B. It's not supposed to be like that, and you get these weird lines. Those weird lines are artifact lines. That's what I was talking to you about. You get these weird disruptions in the stitching, and stuff flows weird, and it doesn't look right. Like, you can't quite figure it out, but it looks odd, and you don't know why. That's one red flag when you're shopping. And I see this so often. I also see it too when they will fill them. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna go back to basic. When they just flood everything, you see artifact lines. You see these, how the shadowing is different. They're these lines across, and they're here too. Those are artifact lines. There's also one here. They're these weird stitches that are generated. And the reason that this occurs is because they took one shape like this, right? And they decided that they were just going to simply like apply all. And when you do that, weird shit happens because it has to make a shape that doesn't naturally exist in a direction that doesn't, like, you're giving it bad directions. You're saying, make this thing and make it happen no matter what. And it's saying, okay, but if I do that, you have to have these ugly stitches in this one area. Like, there's no way around it. The way around it would be to break it up. But if you're forcing it to do something that's not good, it just gives you crap. Like, if you give it bad instructions, it gives you a bad product. Like, that's it. So... Oh, I don't own or use either the Bro Thread or Richwood, so I really couldn't say. You might have to ask somebody else about that. Thread brands I use are Ganold, Madeira, Floriani, Glide, and Isacord. I have not used, so I can't give you an opinion. Maybe somebody else can have an answer for that. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. I am going to cut myself off. I told them I need to go take my lunch break. How do you know what goes in front? You're very welcome. You just know it's perspective. Just think of it that way. Perspectively, what is this? So this is Stitch Artist 2, Stitch Artist. It's a Stitch Artist in general. But that's it. But you're very welcome. I'll try to make it a point to come back again. I'm always on here for 3 hours. So if I can just like convince myself it's worth it to keep coming back, and I really will only come back. Oh, sorry. I'm going to see if TikTok lets me download this. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. And then you can like fast forward at your leisure and like see shit that interests you versus like just hearing me gab for almost 3 hours. But I'm going to try to make it a point to come back. If everybody liked it, I don't mind coming back. I don't mind coming back if it was beneficial. If it's beneficial, I will do that. But if it was boring and lame, I don't want to come back. So... all right, that's okay. I'm okay with lurkers. All right, well, everybody take care. Have a happy Lunar New Year. I'm pretty sure that's what today is. And we'll see you next time. All right, thank you. Have a good day.